Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic Inspirations. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my channel. There's a playlist to check out the older videos, and please subscribe, like, share and comment. That would be great. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you, and please like, share and comment down below. I'd like to hear your comments. So today I'm doing a pick a pile. And this is what was your Divine Masculine thinking, feeling last time they saw you. So this will be different for everybody. This is a collective reading, but obviously pick your pile. And hopefully there's a message there for you. It could have been that you saw them in person. Maybe you spoke online. Maybe they just saw a picture of you. Maybe they've been looking at pictures of you recently. Or for some of you, this could be some time ago. So take what resonates and, leave the rest. So pile 1, we have the light pink, tea light. Pile 2, the purple. And pile 3, the darker pink. So pick your pile and we'll get your messages. Hello, pile 1, you chose the light pink, tea light. And I've pre-shuffled the oracles, but we're going to start off with the tarot. And we're going to have a look at how come we went into separation. And obviously this is general, so just going to have a quick overview of why you may have gone into separation. So pile 1, why did pile 1 go into separation? Can you give us an overview of that? Well, we've got the Hierophant energy there. So I feel it was a spiritual lesson, okay, this connection. This soulmate twin flame connections very often is a spiritual connection. I feel you needed to trigger each other to do that growth. And Seven of Swords, there could have been some, deceitful energy, misleading energy. This could have been self-denial, self-defeat, lying to self. This could be mutual, both of you maybe. Maybe this person did lie to you. Deliberately, or maybe they were lying to themselves, okay? And we got King of Wands energy, so it could have been connecting with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody maybe, successful business person, somebody that is passionate, driven, they go after what they want. Why is the King of Wands there? We've got King of Pentacles. So maybe there were two people in your situation. This could be a third-party situation. Take what resonates. We've got Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So although this is masculine energy, it could represent females in their masculine energy. Okay, there could have been two people here that they were dealing with. Or this could have been you. Yeah, Six of Wands. So with that Hierophant, the Six of Wands is having that success, that victory. So I feel that, unfortunately, you needed to go through this process of separation to really do that work on yourselves. You both needed to do that work on yourself. Why is the Seven of Swords now? We've got King of Swords. So we've got 3 kings here. So if we had the 4th king, that is the divine masculine, the Emperor energy. So I feel this masculine had to work on that. He wasn't fully in his power, in his divine masculine energy. He had lessons to learn. The King of Swords, we're missing the King of Cups there, as you can see. So the King of Swords is someone logical in their mind, in their intellect. And I feel he needed to get in touch with his feelings. And we've got 8 of Pentacles. So I feel this person was very much focused on their work, on their finances, to achieve that. Yeah, and we got that walking away energy. So somebody walked away from this connection because they were more focused on the material realm. They weren't in touch with their feelings. Okay, that's what I'm getting on that. So let's have a look at the oracles. So what was the divine masculine thinking and feeling last time he saw you? So we've got the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra. So I feel there were communication issues here, definitely. As I said, we had that Seven of Swords, which is deceit, lies. He wasn't being honest in some way. He wasn't communicating with you in a good way. The communication between you wasn't good. So I feel he's been working on this, working on his fifth chakra. It wasn't in a good, communication wasn't good between you, I feel. We've got the seventh chakra, which is the third eye. And again, he may not have been open, may not have been spiritually open. He may not have been connecting to his intuition at that time. As I say, with the Seven of Swords, he could have been deceiving himself, lying to himself even about how he felt, because he wasn't in touch with his heart. He wasn't in touch with his feelings. And again, I feel he's been working on this to open up to his intuition more, to get more in touch with that. Yeah, we've got duality. So this is like the yin and yang sign. And I feel he was very much in his masculine energy, and he needed to work on that balance within himself. And again, feminine, who resonates with this, you may have been very much in your feminine. And, you were both out of balance. And we need to come in balance in our own energies, with the masculine and feminine within us, to really be able to connect in the right energy, the right vibration with each other. And I feel this was one of the lessons that you've had to learn here. Yeah, we got intimacy. So I feel that, you did share intimacy. This could have been like sexual intimacy, sensual intimacy. I don't feel they were open emotionally. And again, it could be mutual energy. They enjoyed their time with you, but they didn't connect with you on that emotional level. They saw you as somebody very sacred, though. They did see that about you. You could have been open about your spirituality. Maybe you were, very open about that. You spoke about that with them, and they were not on that path at that time. They didn't understand. But I think we meet people to wake each other up. There's something that we trigger in each other, and I feel that you were there to trigger their spiritual awakening, to help them open up to their spiritual side. But they did feel this soulmate energy. They did feel this connection with you. I think originally they did feel it was like a lustful connection, but they've come to realise that it was much deeper than that. And this is like the cocoon, you can see the cocoons there. And I feel you had to go in separation to go into your cocoons, to do that work separately, individually. And then you've got two butterflies coming together there. So a period of transformation, okay, a period of transformation, and being in the right energy and being able to come together when you're both in that energy. Unleash your creativity. So I feel that you could have triggered each other's creativity. You could have inspired each other in some way. There was some sort of unleashing of creative energy here by this connection. We meet people for a reason. They saw you as somebody very creative. They could have admired that about you. And you could have triggered them to connect to their own creativity. Maybe they blocked it or stopped doing that for a while. But they saw your beauty. But, they thought you were very beautiful, very attractive, sexy. But they also saw your inner beauty. They just felt that. They didn't feel worthy. I feel they didn't feel worthy of you, being with you. They didn't feel they matched you on that par at all at that time. And we got guardians. So I do feel they have become aware of a guardian angel, okay, or they see you as a guardian angel on earth, some sort of angel abilities about you. You're like an angel, as I say. They didn't feel on a par with you, and they feel very protective of you in their way. Yeah, they felt a lot of sorrow here. I feel they've realised, they did hurt you badly, and it could be mutual. I think by hurting you, they hurt themselves. And they have cried over this. They have had tears over this, sadness over this, sorrow over this. They have felt sorrow over this. And they're wanting that tantric union. They're wanting to come together with you in that divine sexual union. They're feeling that energy. And they did have that, sexual pull towards you. They thought it was just a lustful connection. But they've come to realise it's much more than that in this period of separation. And at the time, they had to free themselves. Maybe they just come out of another connection. They didn't want to feel trapped in something else. They weren't ready to commit to someone else. Maybe you wanted to commit and they weren't ready to commit. They wanted to be free. They felt that being in a connection or a regular partnership was restricting for them. And I feel they've had to learn lessons about that as well. So I feel they've learned to be more open-minded. You were very different, I feel, from other people they've connected with before. You could be from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, but there was that connection. They felt that connection. So they're learning to be more open-minded. They saw how open-minded you were. I feel you were more open-minded. And it's opened their eyes as well to be more open-minded, to be, you know, to see people for who they are rather than put them into a category. And they know that you could be the one for them. They really feel in this connection with you. But at the time, they may have even felt it back then, could have been part of the Seven of Swords, deceit energy, but they didn't feel ready to be, they felt it was like a trap. They didn't want to, I mean, not that it is. A true committed relationship is not a trap, and you're still free to be independent, but at that time they didn't understand that. Yeah, we've got completion here. So I feel you're coming to a completion with this connection, and that looks like a brain to me. I feel that they're rewiring their brain, they're seeing things from a different point of view. And the number 4 is about stability. I feel they are wanting stability. And we've got mystery dark matter. So I feel they had to really look at their dark side. I feel both of you had to really look at your dark side, to the shadow side, do that shadow work. You know, go within, look at those issues, those thought patterns of behaviour, negative patterns, behaviours. And there is a transformation. You can see all the butterflies around here. Okay, and we've got butterfly over a mouth. So I don't feel you're in communication. I should have said at the beginning, these readings are for people in separation, no contact. So you may not be in contact with them yet, but I feel that they will. And they've been through a transformation. I feel you've both been through a really, you know, powerful transformation. So we've got magic of the moonlight. So you could have shared some beautiful memories together. I always feel that's about memories. You shared some beautiful times together, which they reminisce about. Yeah, magic carpet ride, whole new world. So this has been like maybe a bit more roller coaster than a magic carpet ride, but this connection has been that ride to a whole new world, a whole new way of being, a whole new perspective on life for them. And forever mine, they, you know, they want you to be theirs. Okay, they want you to be theirs, but at the time they couldn't give you that. They couldn't give you that at the time. And they miss your great cuddles. You know, you're somebody that gave them really great cuddles. They felt that loving, nurturing energy from you. So let's get some current energies for this pile 1. Current energies of the Divine Masculine. What's going on with the Divine Masculine right now? Wow, we've got Ace of Pentacles. So that is like an offer, a new beginning, something solid. I feel he's wanting to offer a fresh start here. Wow, what did I say earlier? That the only king missing was the King of Cups. Wow. Wow, wow. The King of Cups is here. So he's in touch with his feelings. He's really connecting to his feelings, and he has a cup of love to offer you. Whether he may be a water sign, he may not, you know, but he's in touch with his feelings, definitely. Wow. But at the moment, we've got the Hangman energy, so I'll see that as no action right now. So there's a bit of a delay there. He's still looking at things from other angles. Wow, and we've got the Hierophant again, yeah. And this time I feel it's about that commitment. He's wanting that commitment. He's wanting to build something solid. We have that number 4, which is about stability. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, willing to put in the work. You know, I feel you've sowed those seeds and they want to reap the harvest with you. That's 7 of Pentacles, and it may have taken some time. Okay, but the harvest is coming in. Wow, 2 of Cups. Yeah, they want to exchange their cup of love. They want to offer you this love. Wow, yeah, 6 of Cups. They want to reconcile with you. They've been thinking about you, remembering, because, you know, they really want that fresh start here. Wow. The Sun. Wow. They see you as a happiness, a joy, and they want that with you, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, pile 1. Lots of love and blessings. Hello, pile 2. You chose the purple tea light. So what was your divine masculine thinking and feeling the last time they saw you? So I pre-shuffled the oracle, but we're going to get some tarot as to why these readings are for people in separation, no contact. So we're going to look at why you went into separation. So this is my new deck, which I'm really pleased with. Madame Elise Tarot. It's available in my shop now, if you're interested. So let's have a look. So why did you go into separation? Why did you go into separation? Why did you go into separation? Got 9 of Wands energy, so you know, that's the wounded warrior. You know, maybe, you know, something went down between you there, caused wounding. 10 of Wands, yeah, burdens, feeling burdens, a lot, you know, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, but feeling burdened, you know, a lot going on there, too much to cope with. We've got King of Swords, so you could have been connecting with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. So why is the 9 of Wands there? We've got the moon energy, yeah. So there was a lot hidden here. I feel that, you know, there wasn't that open and honesty with each other. I feel maybe you were holding back from each other. There was a lot of things you didn't know about your person, or they were holding back from you, or you were holding back from them. So why is the 10 of Wands there? Ace of Wands. So that figures. I mean, you know, after the 10 comes the Ace, the beginning again. So they do want a passionate new beginning. So even though you did go into separation, it feels that they regretted that. And they want a new beginning here. Why is the King of Swords now? Got 7 of Coins. So you did sow the seeds of this connection, but it just didn't come into anything at that time. You know, the timing was off. 8 of Coins. So somebody was focusing on their work, focusing on their finances, getting their finances together, being in that abundant financial energy. But they did see you as the Empress. Okay, they did see you as their divine feminine. But at that time, they were focusing on their work. That's what it feels like to me. And there were other things going on that you didn't know. Okay, so let's clear those and let's look at the oracles. So what was your divine masculine thinking and feeling last time they saw you? So again, as I said before, it could be somebody that, you know, these are people you're in separation or contact. This could be they saw you, you know, you actually saw each other in the 3D. You could have connected on the 5D. You could have seen each other online. Or they've just been looking at a photograph of you, okay? So we got expression. So I feel they weren't able to express themselves to you, okay? As I said, with that moon energy, I feel they were holding a lot back. They weren't expressing how they felt. And honesty, yeah, again, they were not being honest. And they've realised that, you know, they've realised that in hindsight that they needed to have been honest with you, and they were not being honest. And maybe you ended as friends, maybe it turned into some sort of friendship. But again, you still need that communication and honesty, even if it's just friendship, don't you? So yeah, I feel that they've grown in spiritual maturity. They've started this journey, okay? And you've got the couple there on the same step. So I feel you're more equal. I feel before maybe the feminine was more advanced spiritually, but I feel the masculine has been doing the work, okay, and moving forward and you know, getting on the same level, that same spiritual level. And at the time they saw that they weren't on your level spiritually. And they hope that you can forgive them. I mean, they realised at the time that they weren't being honest, they weren't expressing themselves, and they were being hard on themselves. And I think they've had to work on their own self-forgiveness, and they wonder if you will forgive them. And in your energy, they felt revived. You could be somebody that's a Reiki healer, you work with colours, but they felt very healed in your energy. They saw you as this healer, you know, much higher vibration than they were. They didn't feel in that good energy. So yeah, they do feel sadness over this. They do feel sadness over what they said or did to you. Okay, and that's why they want your forgiveness. But they're having faith. They're starting to have more faith. As I say, their spiritual side, I feel, is developing. They're having more faith. Yeah, and they've been doing spiritual growth. So, and they saw your growth, and I feel that you helped to inspire them or trigger them to do that work on themselves. And it feels to me like they did want a relationship, but they didn't feel, you know, this came out in part one as well. I don't feel they felt worthy of being an equal partner to you. But they did have love. They do have love for you. They felt those feelings. But again, they may not have declared that to you. And they're remembering some playful times that you shared, some light-hearted times, maybe sensual, sexual times where you had fun together and playfulness, and they're missing that. And they miss your talks. Maybe you had really good conversations, you know, those deep connections, those deep chats about anything and everything. They weren't being honest, but they know they want to be honest with you, to have those open, honest chats in the future. But you had good conversations about various things. And music, I feel that they connect with you through music. They send you musical messages. And they remember that, you know, maybe you danced together or you went to see mute bands together. You enjoyed music. It was a mutual thing that you enjoyed. And they could be sending you musical love notes. And companionship, you know, they did feel that companionship with you. They did feel, you know, good in your energy. And you could be somebody that really loves animals, and they really love animals, and you connected on that level with animals, with nature. You shared that interest. Yeah, they did see you as their divine feminine. Yeah, but I feel that they didn't see themselves on a par with you. And they've thought about going on holiday. Maybe some of you did go on a holiday together and they're remembering those times, or they're wanting to take you on a holiday. And this connection, this love, was the love of a lifetime. They may not have felt this way about anybody else. But again, it's only in hindsight that they're feeling that. And they could have had a past life memory of you. Maybe you shared a lifetime before and they've had some sort of memory, some sort of vision of that. Okay, so let's get current energies. What energies is the Divine Masculine in for pile 2? What energies is the Divine Masculine in for pile 2, please? Got Page of Swords, so I feel they're watching you. They're definitely watching you online. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they want to come forward with the truth. They want to message the truth, to communicate the truth. We've got the Strength. So they've become stronger in this period of separation. Okay, they've gained an emotional, spiritual strength here. Yeah, they've spent time alone, or are spending time alone really, to go within and to get that enlightenment. Okay. So what else? Pile 2. Got 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're feeling that sadness, that loss of this connection. They're really feeling it more than they thought, maybe. Yeah, heartache. 3 of Swords. They felt that heartache. Okay. And I feel that's mutual energy. Yeah, 5 of Swords. You know, they felt defeat. They feel defeated over this, over what their behaviour, over the way they treated you. We've got 9 of coins. So they may see you as somebody that's single, you know, as I said, they're watching you. They could see you as single, independent. They may see you as somebody that is not interested in them anymore. Okay. Anything else on pile 2? Anything else about their DM, pile 2? We've got King of Swords, so some of you it's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What else about this Divine Masculine? Wow. You heard me shuffle that. 2 of Cups. So there is love here. You know, we saw that. There is love here. So we've got 2 of Coins, so they're weighing up the decision about what to do about this. Anything you want to tell us about the 2 of Cups? Yeah, we've got Hangman energy, so they're not taking action just yet. They're looking at things, they're weighing up the pros and cons. And tell us about the 2 of Cups. Justice. They want justice. They want to give you justice. They want justice in this connection. So I'm going to leave it there, pile 2. Love and blessings. Hello, pile 3. You chose the dark pink tea light. So pre-shuffled the oracles. So we're going to look at why you went into separation. Let's have a look at that first. Because this is about what was your Divine Masculine thinking and feeling the last time they saw you. And as I said before, it could be you met in person, you met on the 5D, in your dreams, you spoke online, or they're looking at a picture of you. So it'd be different times and different periods of separation. So why did you go into separation, pile 3? So we've got 9 of Cups energy. We've got the Fool energy. And we've got the Queen of Wands. So I feel this person was looking elsewhere for their wish fulfillment, okay? But take what resonates, because we've got the Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. There could have been somebody else that captured their attention, okay? Eight of Wands. So there was a lot of passion. I feel, you know, somebody else stirred up that passion here. But it was just a sex thing, I feel. And we got 4 of Swords. So they took that leap of faith to this passionate new beginning. And then they had to retreat and spend time alone, I feel. Why is the Queen of Wands there? We've got King of Wands. So it could have been 2 fire signs. You know, you could be resonating. Your Divine Masculine is possibly a fire sign. And there was too much fire. Maybe it just was out of balance. There was too much passion. And it burnt out quickly. Tell me about the King of Wands. 2 of Coins. So yeah, it was about choices. Where's the 2 of Coins there? Ace of Swords. They weren't being honest, I feel. They weren't being honest about they had this other person. But we got the Wheel of Fortune there. Yeah. So I feel this was a short-lived thing, that they got attracted to somebody else. But take what resonates, okay, for you. So let's have a look at what... So what were they thinking and feeling last time they saw you, pile 3? So we've got the root chakra, so that's about our base chakra. That's about our, you know, survival, our basics, our day-to-day, like our, you know, our food, home, family, money. So I think they were just focusing on that. As I say, they got distracted by somebody else. Freedom, yeah, they felt they didn't want to feel trapped. That came out in another pile. They didn't want to lose their freedom. What they thought was their freedom, maybe getting into a connection with somebody. They didn't want that. They just wanted to be in that casual energy, and we've got abundance. Yeah, they were focusing on their money, their finances at that time. And yeah, the feminine aspect of them, we've got distorted feminine. I feel the feminine aspect of them was distorted at that time, or the feminine, the viewer here, you were not in a good energy. You needed to do that work on yourself. It could be talking about codependency issues, lack of boundaries, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-love. And these were things that needed to be worked on in both of you. But there was love. There was the feelings of love here. Okay, but there was something distorted about that. And yeah, commitment. So they did think about things like this. They did have this love and commitment. But as I say, I feel they got distracted by somebody else. They weren't ready. They wanted to keep their freedom. I feel they've been seeing signs of you. Okay, I feel they've been seeing signs of you. You may have both been seeing signs of each other. This could be numbers, animals, you know. I used to see things on number plates. Could be musical, you know, messages. How teachable are you? So they saw you as somebody above them in knowledge. They saw you as somebody very wise. And they didn't feel they had anything to offer you. Maybe that's why they got distracted, even though they had these feelings. They didn't act on those feelings. But you were mirrors to each other with this reflection. You were mirrors to trigger this growth in each other, I feel. And they loved holding you. They loved feeling you close, holding you close in their arms. They miss that. They miss holding you close. And yeah, we had that with the Four of Swords. They've gone into retreat. They're spending time alone. They're really thinking things through. They're connecting with their intuition, their higher self at this time, really examining their actions and doing that work. Yeah, we've got codependency. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. So there could have been addictions here, you know, substance addictions, sex addictions, codependency. Maybe they saw it heading towards that with you, because you both needed to do that work. It's a subconscious thing, maybe not conscious. Maybe you've both been in codependent relationships before and it's a pattern that needed breaking. But there was a lot of chemistry between you and a lot of strong attraction here. There was no doubt in that. And they felt this love. As I said, we had that love come out. They did feel this love. But for whatever reason, it wasn't the right time. And we got comfort. Yeah, they felt very comforted. They felt at home in your energy. It felt like home. They felt comfortable being with you. You know, it was nurturing. It was loving. It was kind. And life, you brought them back to life. You know, they may have come out of a situation, or you may have come out of a situation, you know, that codependent situation, and you brought them back to life. But you still weren't on the same page at that time. So we've got manifest your ideal partner. So I feel that, you know, they did see you as that, but they weren't in a good place. We had that distorted feminine energy, so neither of you were in a good place. And there was choices, you know, they felt they had a lot of choices, and they made a wrong choice. But the timing just was off, I feel, between you. And they needed time alone to rest and recharge. I feel both of you needed that time alone. And yeah, there were unspoken feelings between you. I feel that they had these feelings, but they never expressed it to you. But there is this magnetic pull between you. Okay, there's definitely a magnetic pull. So let's look at the current energies of the Divine Masculine. What's the current energies of the Divine Masculine, please? For pile 3, what's the current energies? Yeah, we've got the Death card. So they've been through a transformation. This period of separation, you know, you've both been through a transformation. And we've got the Seven of Coins energy. So, you know, this is, you sowed the seeds of this connection. And the timing is coming, I feel, where there's going to be the harvest, where you're going to be able to harvest this connection and bring it to fruition. And Nine of Swords, yeah, there's a lot of sleepless nights, worries, anxieties, depression even, you know, really up in their head at the moment. Yeah, we've got Three of Wands. They're waiting for something. They're waiting for things to change. Yeah, we got King of Swords. So it's like he's being strategic. There's a chess game there. So I feel he's working out his plans, his moves of what he wants to do next. Yeah, we've got the Two of Wands. So, you know, deciding on which way he's going to go. What's he going to decide? And he's come into a lot of strength. You know, he's gained in his strength, his emotional, his physical strength there. And we've got the Lovers card. So he does see you as soulmate, twin flame energy. He's feeling that and he wants to, you know, have this closeness with you again. So what else is going on with the Divine Masculine? For pile 3. Yeah, we've got Five of Wands. So there's inner conflict, I feel, going on at the moment between head and heart. But he wants that victory with that Six of Wands. He wants success and victory here in this situation. Yeah, we've got Seven of Wands. So, you know, there could be some defensive energy around both of you at this time. But he does see you as his Empress, okay? He does. I think that came out earlier. And he's your Emperor, wow. So definitely feeling that connection, that divine counterpart energy connection there. So I'm going to leave it there, pile 3. Sending you love and blessings. Take care.